Okay, it's getting closer to you actually getting to go to college, and I know just over the weekend, UC Davis sent out housing assignments to all of their freshmen, which means you're getting even closer to your move-in day, and you're probably stressing about what to bring at this point. You know, you might be doing some of that back-to-school shopping, and Target has that massive college section, or maybe you're trying to figure out what to bring that you already own and things from home. It's a whole mess. So I thought I'd make a list of some of the top things to bring to college, and some of them might be kind of overlooked and maybe taken for granted. And a few of them I think are actually really important and really helpful when you're at college. And again, this is just my list and my opinions, so don't just take this as the things you should bring, because this would be an awfully small packing list. But I would definitely say don't forget to bring some of this stuff when you pack up for college. Also, if you're coming to UC Davis and you want to get your housing questions answered by myself and some other people, go to the Facebook Live link that's in the description at 7 p.m. Student Housing is hosting a Facebook Live Q&A session for housing, and I'll be there as a co-host to answer any of your guys' questions. I'm also going to try to get that posted on here as well. That way, if you missed out the Facebook Live, you'll be able to still watch here. Okay, now for the list. First thing up, the water bottle. So the reason I say a water bottle is because honestly, it gets really hot in Davis and you're constantly biking from class to class, and whether you go to Davis or another college, you're going to be moving a lot and you need to stay hydrated. And a reusable water bottle means you're saving the environment, which is going to be a plus, and you're going to win over those environmental science majors. Another reason to bring a reusable water bottle is a lot of college students get into bad habits when they first get to college because you're away from your parents and there's no one to nag you, and really drinking water is one of the best ways you can stay healthy. I know my freshman year, I lost my water bottle in the beginning, and then I kind of didn't use one for a while. Recently, I've been carrying around a water bottle and it's made my life a lot better. I'm constantly hydrated, I feel healthier, I have more energy. So definitely, especially if you're gonna try to pull all-nighters, drink water and carry a reusable water bottle. So the wallet, or a phone wallet, or just something that you can carry your student ID with is going to be really important. You need this ID for everything, whether it's logging on for school, whether it's getting discounts, whether it's going to the bookstore, whether it's verifying that you are you during midterms and exams. And the worst thing that can happen is you don't have your ID, or you lose it because you just put it in your pocket and then it falls out. I definitely recommend getting something to hold that in. Whether it's a wallet, it's a phone case, whether you put it with Velcro onto your pants, like just having some way to carry that with you all the time that's not super easy to lose. The other reason I say this is because at UC Davis, if you lose your key, that's how you get into your room. The key to your dorm room is your student ID. And if you lose this too many times, you then have to pay a replacement fee, which is annoying and happened to me. A backpack. So, I mean, this one should be pretty clear and cut forward, but you're probably going to need a backpack or a messenger bag or some kind of tote to carry your books or your laptop, your notebooks, your iPad, your 5-hour energy drinks, I don't know. But you're going to need something. I'm not actually saying that this is something that you should bring. The thing that I think might be essential is bringing something that's comfortable. The reason for this is because during a long school day, sometimes you might have classes from 9 in the morning to 7 o'clock at night. And that's a really long time, and if you're walking or biking from class to class, you're carrying that backpack with everything in it on your back for a longer period of time than you might want. Oh, sorry, what? Yeah, headphones. So something that I think is really important, it wasn't that big of a deal for me, but I think for a lot of people, it can be a really big deal, is finding somewhere that's quiet enough for them to study. And sometimes there just isn't a good place. And that's when headphones really come in handy. Not your earbuds, but actually like over-the-ear headphones. You know, if you get yourself a good pair of like noise-canceling ones, that's gonna really it might be a lot of money, but it could help a lot. You know, it's gonna help if you have roommates or housemates, or even just neighbors that are really loud, that really like to party or sing, or maybe you're at the silo or a bookstore and you just want to keep in your own world, maybe listen to some music, and just drown out the rest of everyone and just focus on your studies. Personally, I have the MPOW ones. They're from Amazon. They're like 25 or 35 bucks. They're not as good as like Bose or Beats, but honestly, they work really good and I'm not complaining at all. So, snacks. You know, snacks are probably one of the best things that you can bring to college. And really, and personally, I suggest that you look for snacks that you enjoy. Things that like you're not gonna get sick of, and things that are going to help you feel comforted during those really hard midterms and finals. Keeping some healthier snacks is also a really good idea, because those healthy snacks are going to save you from gaining that freshman 15. And honestly, you'll feel better if you're not always eating a ton of junk food. Cards, or really any kind of game that can be played with multiple people. You know, one of the things in college that's hard for a lot of freshmen is making new friends. And what's a better way to do that than actually playing games? You know, it's silly to think about, but you know, you can go socialize with people, whether they're in your room or on your floor, so easy by just inviting them to come play a round of, maybe it's poker, maybe it's Monopoly, just inviting people together to actually play some games. At UC Davis, you can actually go borrow games from the service desks, but you can also bring your own and just kick it back and have a little bit of competitive fun, get to know each other, see who comes out on top. The other thing that I think that you should definitely bring to college, and I think is overlooked more often than not, is photos of friends and family that you want to remember and that you want to keep in your heart. So my freshman year, I had a whole bunch of photos from my childhood. I also had some photos that a friend of mine in high school had made photo albums for us, and I brought my photo album with me to college. Freshman year might be scary, but you're gonna have this great support network, and I definitely recommend that you keep that in mind when you're packing for college. If you're on the semester system, I'm pretty sure you're getting really close to packing and getting ready, and I'm sure you're nervous and excited, but honestly, you're gonna have a great time. Just remember that if you're ever feeling nervous or scared, there's people in your corner and you can always ask them for help. Okay, that's my list. I could go on about more and more things that you should bring to college, but I'm gonna cut it here. Again, if you're interested in having questions answered or just hearing people answer questions, or you wanted to see more of my face, go ahead and check out the link in the description to our Facebook Live event. We're going to be starting at 7 p.m. Want to ask questions, you have to go to the Facebook Live event. Come check it out. It's going to be a good time. And as always, don't forget to be awesome.